Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on what's wrong with the pen on a+students.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 9 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter solve equations. The lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are write and solve equation that represents diagrams, solve one-step linear equations, solve two-step linear equations, solve and model equations using algebra tiles. Right and okay. Here I am on grade 9 math. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is write and solve equation that represents diagrams. Write an equation that says that the length of red line is equal to the length of the black line, right? So you can see here, right above the red line you are given 29, right? And the black line has exactly the same length like 29, like the red line, but it has three portions. The one of them is h, then the 7h, and then 5, right? So they both are exactly equal, right? So you can write it as 29 is equal to h plus 7h plus 5, right? You can write it as h plus 7h plus 5 equals 29, right? So h and 7h you can add, that would be 8h plus 5 equals 29. So here is the equation, that is 8h plus 5 equals 29. Got it? You just have to write down the equation. So you simply write down the equation like this. That is 8h plus 5 equals 29 is the correct option. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 16. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is. You can see the red line right above the red line, you are given 16, right? And the black line has two portions, they are j and j. So, you can write as j plus j equals 16, and then you can write it as 16 is equal to 2j. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. 16 is equal to 2j's. Write an equation that says that the length of red line is equal to the length of black line. So which is the correct option? The correct option is the red line is equal to 45, right? and then see how many portions. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 45 is equal to 9g. The correct option is option number 1. 45 is equal to 9g. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to length of the black line. Combine like terms. So which is the correct option? 27 equals 3w, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an equation that says the length of the red line is equal to the length of the black line. Yes, that is 2s equals 18. The last option is the correct one. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is solve one step linear equation. Let's just see how do we solve the. Let's start with the next one, that is solve one step linear equations. Okay, the first one is m. You are given 3 times 7 equals m over 4. First, let's just solve this side, right? You are given. So 3 times 7 is 21 equal m over 4, right? You can remove that 4 here from here by multiplying both sides by 4. 4 times 1 is 4, m equals 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, that is 84. That means the value of m is 84. Okay, let's just start with the practice question. Let's see how do we solve them, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, z plus 7 equals 9. Let's just see how do we solve. So move 7 other side, right? Z is 7 is adding here. You have to subtract other side. 9 minus 7 is 2. The correct option is 2. So z equals 2. The correct option is 2, right? Okay, the next one is k equals 2. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is k equals 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 times 7 equals m over 4. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? You're not given with the correct option, isn't it? That's the one we did on the tutorial. 3 times 7 is, if you can consider it's 3.7, then that would be 14.8. Option 2 is the correct option. Yes, that is 3 times 7, not 3. 3.7, not 3 times 7, right? Solve for f. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 9 is the correct option. Solve for W2 equals W over 3, which is the correct option. Yes, W equals 6. The correct option is 6. Okay, solve for W, which is the correct option. Yes, you have to subtract one other side, so that is just 18.6. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is solve two-step linear inequalities. Let's just start with the next one, right? Okay. Let's just start with the test. Okay, w over 2 minus 1 equals 1. We have to solve for w. Let's see how do we solve. You have to do two steps, right? That's why their name is two-step equations. W over 2 minus 1 equals 1. First move this one other side, right? W over 2 equals 1, and it would be added. 1 plus 1 is 2. So W over 2 equals 2. Now you have to multiply these two opposite sides. So W equals 2 times 2, that is 4. So the correct option is 4, right? The correct option is 4. Okay, solve for V, which is the correct option. The correct option is, yes, 3. It is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is solve for P, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 6. It is 6 is the correct option. Okay, solve for S, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for G, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 6 is the correct option. Solve for T, which is the correct option. The correct option is, it is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is solve for B, so which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for Y, which is the correct option. The correct option is, yes, 4. It is option number 1 is the correct option. 16. It is right. Option number 2 is correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is model and solve equations using algebra tiles. Okay, which set of algebra tiles represent the equation 3x plus 4 equals 13, right? So you have 3x plus 4 equals 13. 1, 2, 3, 3x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the correct option. Option number C is the correct option, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Which set of algebra tile represents 3x minus 1 equals negative 25? So, which is the correct option? Okay, 3x minus 1. 1, 2, 3. 3x minus 1 minus 25. This is the correct option. Option number 4. Because here you can see you have the negative 25, right? The correct option is the last one is the correct option, right? Option number D is the correct option. Which set of algebra represents negative 6x minus 5 equals negative 23? So, which is the correct option? The D is the correct option, right? You have to represent the negative x with negative red tile represents the negative tiles, right? And you have to mention their sign. Which set of algebra tile represents x minus 6 equals negative 11? Which is the correct option? The last one is the correct option, right? D is the correct option. Which set of algebra tile represents negative 2x minus 3 equals negative 17? Which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The last option is the correct one, right? D is the correct option. Which equation does the set of algebra tile represent? X plus 6 plus x plus 6 equals 11. Option number C is the correct option, right? Which set of algebra tile represents the equation 3x plus 3 equals 27. So which is the correct option? Option number 27. Option number A is the correct option, right? Okay, which set of algebra tile represents the equation negative x plus 3 equals, and which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number D is the correct option. Very good. Which equation does a set of algebra tile represent? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is 7x equals 7. Option number D is the correct option. Which set of algebra tile represents the equation 3x plus 4 equals 13? option number C is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is solve equations, and the lessons we have covered today are solve equations that represent diagrams, solve one-step linear equations, solve two-step linear equations, and model and solve equations used algebra, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice question for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or you can join me in the interactive session that from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any question related to the lessons we have, just please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.